example 1, simplify a over b over c. And right now, the main fraction bar, what we're looking for is the main numerator, main denominator of this thing. Notice this bar and that bar. Which one's thicker and longer?
The one BC.
Between B and C, right? So when you identify the main fraction bar, it should be a little bit bolder and a little bit maybe longer than the other one, but not much. All right? And what I want you to do is identify that main fraction bar first and really make an effort to make it look bigger than the other ones. All right? The top numerator of this is a fraction. The bottom is not a fraction. It's just C, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. The only thing that matters when we're finding a common denominator is fractions. So of the two things I'm looking at, A over B is a fraction, C is not a fraction. Okay, so identify the main fraction bar, put the numerator objects in parentheses, put the denominator objects in parentheses, identify fractions, which this is a fraction, this isn't, right? So the whole thing's a fraction, but C is not a fraction, but A over B is. All right, so what I want to do is I want to find the common denominator of that fraction. And looking at this, A over B is the only fraction, so its common denominator is going to be B. I'm going to multiply that by B. I'm going to multiply this by B. All right? So, looking at my main fraction bar again, which is right here. Here's my main fraction bar right here. I want to get a top answer and a bottom answer. Looking at the top, I'm multiplying a fraction times a whole number structure. B and B cancel, leaving me with A. On the bottom, I've just got whole number structures. They just multiply together. The end. Make a simple fraction. That's all you're trying to do. You don't want fractions inside of fractions. Once you get to a simple fraction, something that isn't a fraction over something that isn't a fraction, your answer is there.